Hi everyone, welcome to our Mahjong Gaming 100 Hanchan challenge. So on Wednesday night, we have managed to get our third consecutive first place, and today we are going to see if we are able to get our fourth and fifth if possible, and of course to promote ourselves to Adept 3 before game number 50. Right? With that, let us go right into our game number 45. Alright, in East 1, we started the hand with a pair of Haku, and we have actually 4 pairs, and potentially 2 Hanchan and 2 floating tile, right? So for this hand, being the dealer, it's easy for us to try to play this hand because we have lots of pawn material, right? And all of them is pretty good. Your 1 character, your 9 pin, and right now we might even be able to convert this hand to toy, right? So this hand is pretty good as to win the hand. And right now we are Toy Ishan 10. Just snap straight out pawn and let's go. Well, people decided to suicide. I can't do anything about it. And we are going into East 2. We have a completed block with a Hanchan and 2 Hanchan. So the Hanchans are slowing the hand down, but it's still pretty decent. And the first draw, we fill in one of the Hanchan, and that's good. So this hand should most likely follow a retrieve path, and only in very rare situation, I wouldn't say rare, but if the draws are good, we might be able to convert this hand into a Tanyao Pinfu. But most likely it's not going to happen. I will need to probably draw in the 3 character and then follow up with the 7 character, and then I will discard a 1-2 pin, use the 3 pin as a pair, you know. Okay, so right now we have 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku in sight. It's not guaranteed, but it's a good chance. The reason why I was thinking was I'm considering whether to discard 2 characters first, and I'm choosing between keeping the Hanchan shape in the character suit versus keeping the Hanchan shape in the Pinzu suit. Alright, and right now we are Ishan 10. So some of you might be wondering why I didn't keep the 8 pin to float for potential pure straight. The reason is very simple. We can already see 3 9 pin on the table, right? And then we are ourselves free 10 in 3 pin. So there's no reason for us to go for the pure straight, and that's the reason why I just decided to go straight for the potential for the potential 456 Sanshoku. But right now with the Rishi coming in, is especially on the 2 pin Rishi, the 3-6 pin over here is pretty dangerous. I'm not going to take the Hanchan 2 bamboo weight.
Reach.
I thought I click on the 3 pin. Either way, at least it passed. Now I just need to hope that I don't deal in.
Tenpai.
Alright, all is good. That was a mistake, right? So East 3, we have a pair of Hatsu and a lot of the bamboo tiles. So this hand, we should try to balance between a normal hand to playing the hand is a half flush in a bamboo suit. And so we are to try to keep all the Yakuhai while trying to build the hand towards a normal hand. So once the Yakuhai gets pairs up, we can change the hand to a normal hand. But right now, looking at the left hand opponent discard, it looks like the bamboo suit is pretty expensive. And because of that, I'm going to release the 6-8 bamboo, because those are that one was one of the That one is one of the bad shape that we have in this hand. Right? And looking at how the opponent are doing bamboo suit from the left hand, chances are we will not be able to draw the 7 bamboo. Alright, and over here I'm choosing 5 bamboo over the 2 bamboo because 2 bamboo is easier to be declared a pawn. Whereas if you are discarding 5 bamboo and they are going to declare a pawn on that, most of the time their hand are already ready. That guy suicided again. And it's 3 bonus 2 currently. So this hand is pretty bad. We have a Hanchan, we have a block of Unco, Concealed Pong, and we have a Hanchan that is convertible to a pair. So this hand by nature is slow because we don't have any ramen, we have lots of floating tile, we have lots of terminal tiles to be discarded. So I'm going to go really lean here, right? To prepare myself for defense because this hand is pretty bad. So I'm discarding the 5 bamboo because I definitely want to make use of the Dora. And as you can see right now, the bamboo suit are pretty expensive once again. No one is discarding any bamboos. Alright, Tenpai Kansan character. Hanchan 3 character. And it's a pretty good weight, I would say. Looking at how our opposite player discarded 2-5 character, and we can see most of the 2 character as well. Alright, East 4 we have 1 Dora, 2 Ramen, and a pair. So this hand is a pretty normal hand. Should follow a normal progression into Han Yao Pinfu. And on a good day we might have 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku. Alright, my painful got destroyed. Not yet, but almost. And right now we are floating Yishan 10, 7 character and 3 bamboo, not 3 pin, my bad. The Hanchan 7 bamboo was a very good draw to this hand. Alright, declaring Richie for Tan Yao 5-8 character. On run, that's going to be 5,200. Oh my god. Alright. 7,900 point. With there are no bonus, right? And with that, we are getting closer to the first place. It's a good thing. So South 1, we are the East player again, and we have a pair of 5 character with 1 red 5, 1 computer block, and a Hanchan in Pinzu, and a floating tower of 5 bamboo. So for this hand, definitely is pretty decent. Wow, pairing up the 9 is quite huge, but 1 already discarded. Right now, we might be even able to be playing this hand towards half flush in the Pinzu suit. Most likely it's not going to happen though, since going towards half flush will means that I have to discard the 5 red 5. And right now our right hand opponent is definitely doing a irregular hand. Pinzu suit or 7 pairs or 13 orphans. Chanta, maybe not. The reason is because if he's doing Chanta, he should have discarded the 3 character and 3 bamboo first, instead of the 8 bamboo first. 7 pairs. Alright, I will do that. So right now we are 7 pairs, Yishan 10. And we are Toi Rangshan 10, 7 pairs Yishan 10 right now. At the same time, we are Suan Korean Shan 10. And now we are Suan Ko Ishan 10. And honestly, 5 bamboo, even though 1 is being discarded, is pretty good in this war, this discard pool. And looks like our right hand opponent is doing 13 offense because with all the... Alright, he's not. I'm just surprised, like, I have discarded so many Pinsu, he has not acted on any of those, and those are all at the center. Alright, we are 10 pi for Toy Toy Nan 1 Dora. And if we win via a self draw, it's going to be Sanko for a Haneman. Alright, run for 12k.
Run. Run.
And with that, we have taken the first place. So if we can protect our first place, we will be able to be promoted to Adept 3 in this game. Alright, bonus one, we have a completed block in the bamboo suit, 2 pairs or 3 pairs, depending on how you want to build the bamboo suit, and a Hanchan. Pretty good starting hand because you definitely have a speed advantage over here. And right now we are Ishan 10. The only downside is this Hanchan. This Hanchan is going to be a bit slow. Alright, since it's Hanchan versus Hanchan, I'm going to just break off the 6-8 pin. And there might be a chance that we can follow up this hand into a bamboo half flush. And of course, currently, if let's say even right now, if I draw in the 7 bamboo, I'm not going to declare Rishi. I'm just going to go straight to half flush for some value, for some additional value. But right now, if I draw in the 7 bamboo, I'm going to declare Rishi because my weight is a 2-sided weight instead of just now it's a 1-sided weight with 4 character and pay 1 discarded each. One, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Alright, I'm going to go for half flush. So we are Ishan 10 for half flush in the bamboo suit. And currently our acceptance is 3 bamboo and 7 bamboo. But we have lots of alternative options, right? That in the future we might be able to make use of.
Pum.
Currently, I'm holding off the Khan. The reason is because this hand is still not good at all. because the acceptance is very narrow, right? 5 pin. Should be safe. Our accept because we pawn the 2 bamboo ourselves, and there are 5 bamboo on the table, so our 2/5 bamboo acceptance is left with 2, and 7 bamboo is 1 discarded as well, so it's pretty bad in terms of acceptance. Oh, Tsumogiri Richie. Alright, I'm going to defend over here. As I mentioned, because the acceptance is bad, that's the reason why I'm going to defend when I have the lead. There's no reason to fight against this type of players, Richie, at all. Alright, with that deal in right now, our first place is quite secured. Not 100% yet. And right now we are going into South 2 with 2 computer blocks, 1 Hanchan and nothing else, no pairs. And the East player just declared a pawn on the Nun. So with the first discard being the 6 pin, there's a high chance that the hand is going to be an irregular hand. Most likely a half flush in some suit. And we are not very sure which one is it currently. With 9 character and 2 bamboo being discarded, there's just not enough tell. Both tiles are pretty at the side, so it's not going to affect his hand progression much. And right now we are Ishan 10. So for this Ishan 10, even if you got to 10 pi, because of the bad shape weight, I will not recommend you to declare Rishi. Alright, I'm going to stick around a bit.
Dong.
And we are now at bonus 1. We have a completed unconcealed pawn of 1 pin, a pair, and 3 ramen. This is probably one of a very good hand with low value. Value is really doesn't exist. Alright. Because we have no Doras, we have just good shapes. Our right hand opponent is doing a irregular hand again. So this time round is likely to be Shanta. I mean, there are still a flush possibility, but I would say it's pretty unlikely. Alright, okay, right. Right now it's definitely a flush. Okay, with him doing a half flush, definitely we need to try to lock down all the Pinzu suit. Oh, 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 discarded. I'm not going to take that. And nope, I'm not going to fight this hand, at least not now. I'm not going to push a Dora against the East that is doing flash hand in the bamboo suit when my hand weight is not very good and there's another player that is attacking. So it's better for you to defend when you have this type of lead. Right? Like in the event that you declare Rishi selling bamboo and then you deal into some 12,000, and then now you are going to try very hard to fight for your first place, because now you have 3-way first place fights and that's not good. Right? So it's better to defend over there when your weight is bad. Of course, if your weight is decent, then you might have a case to declare Rishi, because if you win the hand, your first place is almost guaranteed. Right now, I still have to fight against our opposite player, right? It's just that I have quite a huge advantage for them. So going into it, South 3, we have a completed block with 1 Dora, 2 pairs and a Hanchan or Ramen. And our right hand opponent declared a pawn on the tune. Looks like the dealer is pretty fast. First he broke himself the 8-9 character, the 9 character is discarded from hand, and then now another 3 bamboo being discarded from hand. That's not good. And 2 character is now dead. Not dead yet, but 2 used. So I'm going to go slim, right? And prepare for incoming Rishi. Hopefully it won't be the East player, but the East player does look pretty fast. 3 pin is not useful at all for me. And it's a good thing for us to actually try to let our right hand opponent win, because once he wins, the East player will get dropped and go into all last with us being in the lead. The 7 bamboo is pretty dangerous, so I'm not going to discard it. My right hand opponent can just win already. Please win. How many was that? 1, 2, 2 discarded. If that's the case, I'm going to declare Rishi over here.
Reach.
Because we have seen 3/6 character, 3/7 character, and only 2/8 character is being discarded and no 5 character at all.
Tenpai.
Alright, so we head into all last with a more than Mangan condition. So for the North player to overtake me, he would need to win a Haneman via self-draw. So we are in pretty good shape in this game, and very likely we will be able to get our 4th consecutive first place and promote ourselves to Adept 3. So in this hand, we have quite a number of the bamboo suit, a completed block in the 4, 5, 6 Pinzu, and I just break away the Hanchan 1-2 character. The reason why I broke it is simply because there's one being discarded and I'm going defensive in this hand. So I'm going to go very lean. There's no reason for me, I wouldn't say no reason, but there are very little reason for me to try to win this hand currently, because as long as I don't deal in, my first place is still pretty safe and this hand is pretty slow. Wow, he really declared Rishi in such a fast time. Some more breaking a 4 character and 5 character Ramen, no less. That is not good. That is not good at all. But it's cheap, so it's good. And we get our first place.
ビビって逃げ回る者に勝利の女神が微笑むはずもない。
And right now we are at Adept 3. And let me just claim all these first. Alright, as usual I will be restarting the emulator to prevent the noises from coming in later. And then after the restart, I'll be updating the score. And then we will play the game number 2 of the day. So we are at Adept 3, 500 out of 1000. Game number 45. I'm not sure about the winning and the doing rate yet.
Oh, 来たか下僕。早くわしに使えんか。
Alright. So right now our average score is 6029. Built-in rate 9.95%. And win rate is 25.57. Okay, with that, let's head into game number 2. Alright, what's the message over here first? Let me see which pretty charming pathetic creature will trespass on this forbidden land on a forbidden night. Dracula? Right, let's start our game number 46. And the game is ready. So in this one, we are the South player, and we have 2 Dora with a Haku pair, and the Haku pair is pretty good, right? We'll allow ourselves to get some speed in this 3900 point hand. But as of now, the shape are still pretty bad, so I'm not looking into overextending this hand. Alright, drawing in the 3 character is a huge advantage. And over here, keeping the 2 character will allow me to have the acceptance of 3 character as well. Wow, that's such an early Rishi. Ron? If a Ron happens, that's going to be so sick. This is a bit tough. Alright, I'm going to declare the pawn on the 6th pin and push the 6th character. Rely on the Hatozuke. Well, it didn't happen. But it's okay, right? East 2, we are the East. Oh my god. So many terminals. Alright, so for this hand, we are going to most likely play it as normally as possible and try to make use of the Hatsu. So for the Hatsu discard is probably a straight pawn, and then we'll try to maneuver from there. So this type of hand, because our hand is really slow, right? So we have to try to boost ourselves in speed, even if by a little bit. But do not try to overextend the hand. That's a no information retrieve. Holy shit. What am I going to do with that? There's no information, so I can't do anything. I will gladly give you this 1,300. Like, usually for this hand, please have the decency to go for pure straight. In the bamboo suit, yeah, Ishan 10. At least on the east round, right? On the south round, if let's say score distribution is going to be a factor, by all means go ahead and declare Rishi on the 258. But in the east round, where building your scores are the objective, winning this 1,300 points when you are Ishan 10 from Mangan, I wouldn't say it's wrong, but I would say I will not do it since it's only like turn 4 of the hand. There are lots of ways to upgrade the hand, right? You can stay Dama 10, I guess, and if you... No, you can't stay Dama 10. Yeah, so I will just break the 10-5, maybe discard 3 pin and see if I'm able to draw in 4-5 pin. And right now, for this hand, we drew in the Dora. I would want to try to make use of the Dora, but seems pretty difficult. And the character suit seems pretty heavy as well. So, oh, the pawn on my 4th character. That's not good. I really drew it, really. Alright, I'm going to hold on to the 6 character a while. Because it's just their lack of the 7-8 character discards on the table. And right now this hand, it seems pretty hard to win. 4-7 bamboo, I've seen 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to declare Rishi over here.
Reach.
Wow. Alright, East 4. So we have 2 computer block with 1 ramen, no pair. Pretty good. Alright, because it's ramen, and lots of floating tiles, I guess. And being able to draw in the 8 character to complete the potential finishing shape of the Nobetan is pretty important as well. And the East player is doing a irregular hand, right? This was what I was saying. So right now, even if we draw in the 6 pin or the 8 pin, we will be able to declare Rishi on the 6-9 character. So over here, I'm going to Dama 10 about, right? We have potential 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku. And then we also do have Dora draws. We have 2 pin or 5 pin draw to 2 pin draw to convert the hand to a 6, 7 pin weight. So there are quite some upgrades over here. I'm not going to declare Rishi immediately.
Reach.
Alright, since both of them have acted, I'm going to go on the aggressive. Because I can't really wait anymore, right? They have progressed their hand. If I still don't declare Rishi, I'm not going to win the hand. And there we score 5,200 points. So heading into South 1, we have 1, 2, 3 pair. Multiple of them are ramen. And lots of honor tile. So this hand is slow. Most likely we will progress towards 7 pairs most of the time. But let's see what we draw in. And I'm going to go straight for 7 pairs, so I'm going to discard all the dangerous tiles first. The reason is because by turn 4 we are still at like 5 Shanten for normal hand. 1, 2, 3, 4 or 4 Shanten for normal hand. So it's pretty bad. You are definitely losing speed, and right now in terms of acceptance, you are actually closer to 7 pairs because you are actually 3 Shanten from 7 pairs. And that's the reason why we should go defensive, because this hand is just slow. And right now we have the East player declaring Rishi, so we are ready to defend totally. Instead of discarding all the honor tiles, and then now the East player declared Rishi, and then now we are stuck. Alright, bonus 1. So we have a Hanchan Ramen with 1 pair. It's a normal hand in terms of speed, and it's a normal hand. I wouldn't exactly even say a normal hand. Is pretty bad because there isn't exactly any value in this hand. We have no Dora. The closest value that we can get ourselves is Tanyao, and we are actually in need of some scores to catch up to first place. So I'm going to keep the Dora Acceptance. Our right hand opponent is doing a irregular hand, and likewise the player opposite us is also doing a irregular hand. So on the right hand side we have the character suit, on the opposite side we have the bamboo suit, and I'm not sure what's going to happen on the left hand side. Because it does seems like the East player is just discarding Pinzu and Pinzu and Pinzu. Alright, since everyone is doing a regular hand, I'm not going to discard the Nun for now. Because once you discard the Nun, if your opposite player declare a pawn, you are not happy. If the right hand opponent declared a pawn, you are also not happy. Because you have to... Oh, what? One pawn? Oh, sure. 1000, I'll give it to you. Scares the hell out of me. Alright? It's not a good idea to win a 1000 point at a point of time because you actually need lots of points. You need a Mangan self-draw and you are just killing your own chances to progress the game. Right? So South 2, we are the East player, we are the dealer. So we have 1 Dora and 2 pairs, 1 Ramen, 1 Hanchan. And right now we have 3 pairs. Or actually it's 1 Hanchan and 2 Rangkan ship. Yeah. And right now we are Rangshan 10. As far as possible, I would want to make use of the Red 5 Dora, because if not, this hand pretty much, as I mentioned, like just have no value at all. Boy. Half flash. Wow, that's such an evil bait. Like so fast and so early, and Pandora Sun and Shan Pon on the Yakuhai. Alright. The downside is right now the first place fight is going to be very close, and even the last place fight is going to be very close. And the good thing now is we are actually a lot closer to the first place since the first place dealt in, right? So over here is going to be a cat fight. Holy shit. Three 10. Alright. I'm just going to go for it.
Reach.
That's so retarded. The first place is so retarded. Like, isn't it obvious enough? Alright. So over here, we have to try to win some hand, right? And try to force into West round if possible. This is bad.
リーチ
リーチ
Alright.
ルン
For now, I escape last place. And I head into second place. And now we need a 3,900 points for first place. 1 Dora. And Tune. So over here, if let's say I will be able to declare a Chi on the red 5, like 5 bamboo, red 5 bamboo, I'm going to do it immediately. If not, this hand most likely at the current state, I will be looking into completing the hand in half flush in the character suit. So that we can meet the 3,900 point requirement.
Come.
Alright, this way of meeting the 3,900 point works as well. In fact, we are at 5,002. But now that 5 pin is too thin, is not as good as what I thought initially. Alright, can't do much about that, but at least we get our second place, and that's important. I could have dealt in.
Yay! トップアイドルのかなちゃんです。
Alright, with that, that's the 2 game for our Hanchan for today. Alright, I dealt in a 1,000. Yeah, I dealt in a 1,000. Or maybe 2 1,000, but it's okay. And yep, so as usual, let me update the score. So we are at 527. Game number 46. Nine 9.44, 10.18, and 5992. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you like more Mahjong action and more JRPG content, remember to subscribe to the channel. And yep, I will be mostly streaming JRPG content and Mahjong, Japanese Mahjong, and in the near future I will be setting up a Mahjong tutorial on my channel as well in English. Yeah, so hope to see you all there. With that, I'll be ending the stream over here, and I will see you guys later for the Tales of Arise stream. With that, I'm signing out over here. Thank you for watching and goodbye.